Okay, I think I'm set up and ready to go now. Hype, hype. Hello, Lady Bear. Let's get the starting soon screen off there. There we go. Well, let's make sure now because, I don't actually have the game sounds going here. You should be able to hear the game sounds now. The logos look okay. They look okay looking at them on the stream from my side, so. Hello, Dakota. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you, Weather Scan Geek number 27. Welcome to the stream. Doing a little farming here on LadyBear Farms. Start off with feeding the cattle, which is what I always start off with because the cattle just absolutely go through the food. Hello, Jed. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Mr. Shepherd. Welcome to the stream. Well, I appreciate that. I do. I am going to have to get back to the division. I have played very little of that since the update, and it's actually physically hurting me, I believe. I don't know. They come out with an update, and I just abandon the game, and it's insane. I do, lady. I really do. I haven't played in what's probably been a couple weeks now, and I only played like a few minutes then, so. Well, thank you, Jed, for following Lady Bear too. Lady Bear is the boss of Lady Bear Trucking, and I can say that now. She can't contradict me. So. PC Division will probably be on the back burner for a while. They aren't planning to fix DC errors until the next update. Oh, you mean they broke the game and won't fix it? I don't believe that, Tim. I don't believe that at all. Exactly right. Thank you, Jed, the boss. Give the boss a follow. Yes, you are. Hello, gamer. Yeah, sounds about right. They won't want to fix anything major until they do another update. So, kind of have to be stuck with the bugs until then, which is anymore. It's almost standard, in games to suffer through a lot of things until the next major update because they don't want to do progressive rollouts. So, they don't want to fix minor bugs now and then release an update, say a month from now, when they can just all do it at one time if it's not breaking the game per se. See, I haven't even attacked it from that angle, Shepard, but that's really true. It really is. Now, lady, you can set denied all you want to, but that doesn't say Kubla Khan trucking at the top of my screen. That doesn't say the British Gamer trucking at the top of my screen. That says LadyBear trucking at the top of my screen. This is the Pacific Northwest map. This is actually the map that you have, gamer, in the mods list. This is the LadyBear Farms I'm playing on here. Oh, thank you, Radiating, for the follow. The pain is in the house, everyone. Yeah, it was in the mod list, gamer. It was in the mod list. Can y'all hear the tractor sounds okay? Is it too loud, too low? Because I've got my stream turned down, so I can't hear it. Too low? Okay, hang on. What about now? That shouldn't overpower me, but should be able to hear the tractor really well. If it's too loud, I can always back it down a little bit. Oh, okay. What about now? What about now? Okay, gamer. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Hey Puma. There should be sound, yes. I had sound while the mic was active. Okay. Yeah, I know the mic isn't. Oh, Frosty, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know the mic isn't. You can't hear the mic because I'm on push to talk on the mic. Doing good, Frosty. How are you? Uh, do you hear me now? Awesome, awesome. Can you hear game sounds now? Oh yeah. Yes, yes. This is the LadyBear gang here. This is our gang sign right here. Hang on, let me show you. Right here, John Deere. That's our gang sign. Gav, thank you for the follow, sir. Gonna have to spice up the follow sounds, the sub sounds, and all that stuff. Make them a little more interesting. Lady, you can argue all you want to, but you are completely outnumbered. You are most definitely the boss, and it's something you'll have to get used to. I'm sorry, but. Lady, if you want to get back at Shepard, what you should ask him is, when is he going to start driving for us? When is he going to start putting in some miles for LadyBear Trucking? That's the question you should be asking Shepard. He can drop that clan tag and get a cub and bear tag. And then he can move all over the Discord as much as he wanted to. Speaking of Discord and the company, if you do exclamation point Discord in the chat and exclamation point BTC, you'll get links to both. Thank you, lady. And thank you, Gab. Oh yeah, and y'all know me, I need lots of help. I need a lot of help. That's about 50 feet, Frosty. I've got about 50,000 miles in 50 feet increments this month. Warships? I'll play warships with you. Gotta get Lady involved though, because she plays warships as well. If you're talking about World of Warcraft, I don't play that. Southern Bear plays that, but I don't play that. Which WoW are you talking about? Warplanes, warships? Wow. I've heard that before. Kind of like EverQuest. You know, you get into those games and just absolutely lose yourself. And I mean, I can see that. I can see how games like that would be addictive. You know, they're so large, they're so immersive, and you know, you build a character and you put a lot of time into it, and I mean, it almost becomes your life. I mean, it does become your life. You know, you build this character in your own image and all this stuff. I would, Frosty, but right over here, check this out right over here. I've got my own fuel tank. Got my own fuel tank right here. And that's just one. I've actually got another one across the river. Got plenty of fuel. Well, it's we. I'm working on LadyBear's actual farm here. This isn't my farm. This is LadyBear's farm. I am contracted to be her helper. But you know, I am running the place, and she's got a job and working a 9 to 5. So yeah, this is all lady stuff. You know, she come in and kick me off anytime she wants to. I think my sheep are asleep. She pays me in cookies. Well, that's what I'm telling you. Don't believe anything she says, because she's absolutely wrong. She is the boss. I mean, it's her farm. I mean, you know, I'll show you the image. I can send you the farm layout. You know, radiating, TJ, MDT, TC, Dave. You know, they all have economies on the farm. This is LadyBear's farm. I'm just working on it. I'm the hired hand. And I didn't forget what I was doing. See, I fed the cows, fed the sheep. I gotta put more silage into the biogas plant. I'm just waiting for this to fill up. Yeah, this is absolutely her farm. This is, she picked this spot. I went and decorated around the house and bought all the equipment and put all the placeables down and everything else. And thank you for the emotes, Miss LadyBear. More like putting the boots on because it's getting deep in here, right? Lady Chip. Oh wow, you're gonna give her like a humongous ego, and we won't even be able to round her. So start calling her Your Highness every time we see her. Oh, she does not. Lady is one of the most humble people that I know, easily. I've got lots of work to do on the farm today. I've been neglecting the crops, actually. Let's start off with the cotton, I guess, because that's probably going to take the longest because the machinery is slow. Well, if you think that I cared about that. He did. He did inform us that he was not a follower of rules. So, by the way, Puma, welcome to the company. I got your application. Was it this morning, last night, sometime? Went and gave you your Cubs tag because you had miles logged in Trucks Book, which is all that's required for the Cubs tag. I mean, that's all it's needed. Just to show that you are capable of logging miles in Trucks Book. Your next tag will be Bear, and that will come at 10,000 non-speeding. And for the sake of miles in the Bear's Den and Trucks Book, we count ETS 2 kilometers and ATS miles as equal, and they are combined. So whichever one you play, you know. Right on. Good to hear. Let's take off those big GPS lines there. Dark What's It, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. $10,000 isn't hard to get. It, you know, just a few Bellingham Hobbs runs. Of course, that used to be the run back in the day to get 10,000 miles quickly. Only 2 more, huh? Lady is my official streaming cheerleader. There isn't really Puma. That's what I was going to say, because since I've always liked the 80, it's always been one of my favorite routes. And when they added Cheyenne, Sacramento has been like my go-to. No, she's a cheerleader. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Now, LadyBear Farms is reserved for bears. If you're a bear, you can get on the farm. That is one concession that we have for LadyBear Farms, that you need to be a bear. You need to be in LadyBear Trekking and have your bear tags. Okay, now in the farming channel, there is a pinned post with the rules, and read the rules, follow the directions in those, and I'll set you up. I'll give you the links to what you need, give you the password to the server. Give you the link to the mods, all that good stuff. That is in the pinned post of the farming channel. And I do have some mowing to do, Jed. I've got a couple of fields that I keep in grass for chaff and hay. So hang around, you very well could be. There is plenty of mowing to do on a farm. I mean, there is always something to do. You know, fields need to be turned over, fields need to be planted, fields need to be cultivated, you know, harvested. Animals need to be fed and taken care of. Grass needs to be cut, mowed. I see radiating. There is always work to do on a farm. It is a 16-hour day profession for sure, at least. Radiating is the reason that I've planted cotton in the fields as well. He was absolutely making a killing selling his cotton bales, and I got jealous. He was making an absolute killing on his cotton, so I started planting cotton up here and started making a lot of money at it. Let's see, I'll show you Radiating's farm. It's down here in the corner. You can see that Radiating likes his cotton as well. Field number 7 here is all his, and it's cotton. He is a cotton farmer for sure. Lost my way there for a second. But yeah, there's mowing to do, there's harvesting to do, I mean, after this field is harvested here of the cotton, it's going to need to be mulched and plowed, fertilized, replanted with something. And this is just the first field. There's 3 more fields on this side to do, and then I think there's 2 on that side to harvest. So like I said, there are 2 grass fields to cut and do something with. And the way the cows are going through the food, TMR is in demand. You know, we've got a nice little stockpile of well over 1 million liters of TMR, total mixed ration. But even at that, you know, it takes about 50,000 liters a day, probably a little more than that, to keep the cows fed. And they're Angus beef cattle. I didn't raise dairy cows this time, so no milk. They're just pure beef cattle. It's like Radiating has wheat or barley of some sort there. Sorry for the quiet little spots in there. I am choking to death apparently. That's what Lady says. Feel the silence. Don't let. It's kind of like being on the radio. Well, Mr. Shepherd, if you'd like to start singing, please feel free. Come into the channel and I'll let you keep the viewers entertained with your singing voice. Not for the Twitch channels, no. Commando 1998 planted these fields in cotton several days ago. He just picked up the game. It's on Game Pass, I believe he said. So if you're subscribed to that through Windows or whatever, you could pick up the game. He was able to download the mods from the link that I provided for him and able to join the farms. So did have some help in planting these particular fields earlier in the week. Get these fields harvested and we'll plant something back in their place. Not sure what we want to plant. We have lots of well, maybe not a lot of stuff, but we have some stuff in the silos already. Just waiting for the economy to go up so we can sell it for a good profit. I do think we're running just a little low on straw, and when I say low, we're under 2 million liters. So probably we'll plant wheat or something similar to get straw back. because straw is one of the components in the TMR mixing formula. And I just dropped that right there next to the road, so good thing there's not traffic on this map. I do appreciate everyone coming in by and hanging out with me while I'm farming. I do. Was streaming our convoy last night, actually, Puma. I have just started streaming, actually. This is like my third stream, so I'm really new at this. I do stream trucking, ATS, ETS too, so. It just so happens today I thought I'd do some farming. Might stream the trucking later, don't know. Thank you, Puma. In addition to the trekking, World of Tanks, World of Warships. Of course, I haven't played World of Warships in a long time. What else? Division 2. We do a lot of things in LadyBear Trucking. We're called a VTC, but we are actually a gaming community, and Lady has said that in her stream several times. You know, we don't just do trucking. You know, obviously we do farming. You know, we do a lot of other things. A lot of people play lots of other things. Mud Runner, Still Runner, NASCAR, Hunter Call of the Wild. I mean, there's just so many things that members of LadyBear Trucking do and stream that it's really kind of a melting pot of a lot of things. Frosty, are you still here? You said you were hungry. I am going to live vicariously through your meal. What are you having for lunch? You have to let me know. Now, I'm not going to try to persuade your decision and what you get for lunch, but Taco Bell sounds really good. Okay, that sounds even better. I'll take some of that too. Some pasta. How long do you think it would take me to get there in a tractor? I'd probably better stick to yeah, not just a little bit. I have to head south a whole lot to get to the 10 from here. I have to go all the way to the bottom of Alabama to get to the 10 from here. Hit 65 south and go down through Montgomery, down to Mobile, get on the 10 there. And that in itself would be a decent trip. I'm in Central. I'm like right smack in the middle, the very bottom. Yeah, getting to 65 for me would be about an hour or so hour and 20 minutes. So that would be the closest interstate for me to get to. I'm not sure where Albany is at. I think I am east of Albany, so I think Albany is kind of northwest of me, I believe. Might be just directly north. I am right down next to the Tennessee border, so I am in south central Kentucky. Like I said, almost right in the middle of the state. If you have an idea where Bowling Green is at. Is there an SCS convoy tonight? Well, I hadn't planned on having one, but that does not mean that we can't have one. I would totally be down for doing some driving later in SCS convoy mode. Actually sounds like a lot of fun. We haven't done one for several weeks now. Oh, radiating. Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. You know, I'd totally be down for that. Like I said, we haven't done one for several weeks now. I've been kind of busy with personal things here, so you know, it hasn't given me enough time to put something together. So yeah, I mean, we totally can do an SCS convoy tonight. That's fine with me. And yeah, Frosty, just about everybody has heard of Bowling Green. If for no other reason, then that's where they make the Corvette at. That is the only place in North America where the Corvette car is made. So, I mean, there are other things that I'm sure it's famous for, but that would be the most famous thing Bowling Green has. Also kind of semi-famous for the Fruit of the Loom headquarters is in Bowling Green. I am southeast of Bowling Green. Hello, Snapshot. Yeah, I think there's some interest generated here with that radiating question. So yeah, I mean, we can do an SCS convoy. That's like I said, we haven't done one for several weeks. That driving bug is slowly getting back into my bloodstream. I'm enjoying driving. I'll always enjoy driving. It's just I'll play a lot of other things, but I'll always come back to driving. So yeah, we can do a convoy tonight. We'll do probably a trimmed down version of mods, just to make it easier on everybody, so we won't go completely overboard. Who was my first follow? That's actually a good question. I'd have to go back to the logs and look. This number 51A set of steak knives, is that the deal here? Is that what we're giving away? That's what I was saying. Sorry, Frosty, I missed your question. Yes, 65 would be the interstate for me. That is the closest, running north, south, or east, west, actually. So 65 south would take me all the way down to Mobile, to the 10. If I went that way, if I went north, it would go to Indianapolis and even further. So 65 is my closest interstate. The 40 would be closer. I could get on the 40 in Nashville and take the 40 out down across through Memphis and all that. Depending on what part of California you're in, if you're in the southern part of California, say San Diego, LA, down south, then I can angle that way back. If you're more towards the central or northern part, and come back, towards the 80. Okay, lady. Yeah, what are you doing hanging around in my channel anyway? You got work to do. Though I do appreciate you being here and further cheerleading, obviously. But yes, 65 to the 40 would be, that would actually be quicker than going all the way down to the 10. 40, like I said, across, so... That would dump me in Bakersfield, on your end. There you go. Yeah, I get on the 40, get out to the get out to where you are and get on the 15 and go south. or even at that, get on the 40 and say around, let's see, Arkansas or somewhere, get on the 20 and head down towards the 10 from there. Either way, I mean, you know, I could get to you if I wanted your pasta and meat sauce that bad. And that sounded a little... You know what? Moving on. Okay, Frosty. How are you doing, Snapshot? You are interested in a convoy tonight too, I believe, is what you're saying. We'll set something up. Probably around 7 or so. That's good for everybody. Try to do maybe a run or two. Like I said, we'll do a shortened list of mods tonight, just to make it easier on everybody. Just about done with the cotton here. Get finished harvesting, then I'll go back through and pick up the rolls with the trailer. Then we'll move on to turning these fields over and putting something else in their spot. Like I said, probably some kind of crop that we can get a straw off of, wheat, barley, something like that. I'll walk you through the process of having, or how to get 100% yield on your crops. It's actually really simple, and it's just the process. It's saying every time you harvest, you need to do this to reach that 100% yield bonus. according to the weather in game, it's going to rain later. Let's check that out. When's it supposed to start? Oh, okay. Not till this afternoon sometime, so we'll be done harvesting before then. So that's what the info bar in the top right hand corner there, if you can see it, means. We are playing on the modded X4 map, Pacific Northwest. Lots and lots and lots of room on this map. It's really quite large. I know Grumpy, I believe it was Grumpy, it might have been NDT, said something about changing maps in the future, and I tend to agree with that. I like maps where I can see my neighbors a lot more regularly than I do now. If you were here earlier, you saw Radiating, but he had to make a trip from where he's at down south all the way up here just to, be able to see what I'm doing. And on other maps, say like Elm Creek or some of the built-in maps that came with the game, the farms are a lot closer together. You see the people that are on the server with you a lot more often, and that tends to promote being able to help them if they need help or want help, need help, what have you. Don't get me wrong, I really like this map. I like the space that it provides in terms of field size, but something that was a little closer together, something that feels more community based would be nice as well. So probably sometime later this year, once everyone kind of grows tired or bored of this map, we'll move on to something different. It'll still be an X4 map to provide us with enough fields for everybody, but I would like something that is a little closer together in terms of being able to see my neighbors. As it is, we're kind of spread all over the place, and we don't get a chance to see one another unless we take the effort to go do that. TC is, you see the way I'm facing now, which is west, east, whatever. He's that way. MDT's on the far side of the map. Hardly ever get to see him unless I actually travel over there. We'll go back to the list of mods as well, and as always, if there are mods that people would like added, put them in the channel. We'll take a look at them, make sure there are no errors, make sure that that they work in multiplayer. I keep checking on the follow me mod, which is something that I know LadyBear likes, even though she doesn't get to play as often as she would probably like to now that she has a job. But for right now, it's only in single player, and it's a really nice mod. I could have workers come by and follow the harvester here and pick up these bales as they're dropping, instead of having to do what I'm about to do, which is go and get a tractor and do it myself. For the moment, it hasn't been updated for multiplayer. It is in single player. So if you do play Farming Sim single player, the Follow Me mod is available for single player. But getting back to my original point, we'll go through the mods, maybe take out some that we're not using or not using regularly, that we don't really need. Maybe add some more that's going to be useful. Everything that we're using right now, or everything that we have right now, I find is useful. Grumpy, suggested some scenery mods, some placeable mods that I really like. We'll definitely keep those. I don't think we have any tractor mods. Actually we do. We have the Voltra, which was a LadyBear request because she really likes that tractor from 19. But for the most part, I think everything that we currently have on the server is being used and is useful. Stop and let that drop here. Do this last row and we'll be done with the cotton. Cotton. And there we go. That's finishing the cotton up. We'll go and park this and then go get a trailer and a tractor and start picking these widespread bales up. Now, Radiating has got his down to a fine art. He makes square bales, which I actually prefer, but that would require me to change harvesters. I'll make round bales, but something that Radiating does that I don't do is he takes the product from his cotton fields, these rows or bales of cotton, and has a production factory to turn them into clothes, which provides him with even more income, whereas I will just straight up sell the cotton to the wholesaler right over here. The way Radiating is doing it is, he's getting an extra layer of income there. So he's harvesting his cotton, selling his cotton, or not selling his cotton, but giving his cotton to his production facility to turn into clothes, and then selling the clothes, which is giving him income on that side. I just accidentally jumped out of the harvester. So we'll turn it off and park it. Grab us a tractor here and the cotton trailer.
Just wanted to let you know, Rex, it's me, Jed.
Hello, Jed.
Yes, I am here. I just came outside from mowing and it's pretty warm where I am. It's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is warm. I'm not really sure what the temperature is here. I could look at the my weather app on the phone and check, but yeah, I'm in southern Kentucky, so it's getting there, I'm sure. And you're right, radiating. I'm sorry that you are completely right. You make fabric, and from the fabric you make clothes.
I went ahead and opened a can of Sprite, so I can go ahead and cool off with a can of Sprite.
Oh yeah, Sprite. So Frost, you're asking a good question there. So do you win any drag races with a tractor full big wheels on the back? There was some testing done by a YouTuber, and I can't remember his name now, but he did testing, and it was proven by him that with the additional wheels, the tractor does pull better. It is a little quicker in doing work. So that's why most of my tractors have quad wheels. Plus, I like the looks of the quad wheel tractors. Not all of them are like that. And not only that, Frosty, but a particular brand of wheel work was better. I think the Continental might have been the Michelin Midas, I can't remember now, brand of wheel on certain tractors was better with quads than other brands. Which, and I'm not talking about a huge difference, maybe a tenth of a second quicker in harvesting this or pulling a trailer or whatever. The additional front weight made a little difference as well, so I went and added a front weight to this case.
Oh, and by the way, Rex, I just found this out. I actually have Game Pass for the Xbox, so I will probably be able to download Farming Simulator 22.
That's what I was saying earlier. There's another person that did that. That's in LadyBear Trucking. His name's Commando, and he found out the same thing, that he could download using the Game Pass. I gave him the mods list after he read the rules in the farming channel and did the required things you need to do there, and then he was able to join the farm. So yeah, if you're interested in being on the farm as a helper, then feel free to go to the pin post there in the farming channel, download FarmSim 22. I'll give you the mods list, the password to the server, and all that good stuff, and we'll get you set up.
Now, Now, if I recall, wherever you said in the farming channel, do I have to scroll like all the way up to the top of all the way up to the top of the server page, or all the way up to the top and read whatever you're telling me to read, or I don't know where it's posted?
Yeah, no problem. If you click on the farming text channel, at the top of the Discord, you'll see three little icons. One of them looks like a push pin, and that's pinned post. That's post that Lady or I or someone else has pinned, and you'll just click on that, and then that'll open another little window, and you'll see there one of the pin posts is the rules for LadyBear Farms, and you can click on it, and it will automatically take you within that channel to where that post is at. So I'm not sure what the other icons look like. Hang on. Yeah, there's four icons at the top of Discord when you click on a text channel. It says farming on the left, and then threads, notification settings, pinned messages, and that's the one you want to click on. And then hide member list, which is just the list of who's in the Discord at the moment. But if you click on the pinned messages, it will be I'll be about the fifth message down. It was posted by LadyBear on November the 25th, 2021. And this is how to join LadyBear Farms, Farm Sim 22. And you can either read it there, or there's a jump button, and you can jump to that particular post by her in that channel and read it there. But read through the guidelines, the rules there, and it lays out the things that you need to do. And then once you read it, then you'll know. Hey, Snapshot. I have streamer mode on in Discord, so I can't hear you guys come in and out. So feel free to break in and say hello. Anyway, the pin post will outlines what you need to do.
Now, what is developer console? I was wondering about what is developer console.
Are you still watching my stream?
No, I am on Discord right now.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll answer your question, and then I'll give an example. I'll show everyone an example of what I mean when I say developer console. That's the console that you open with the tilde key, which is the key right above tab on your keyboard. This here, for those watching the stream at the moment, this is what I'm talking about when I say developer console. And it's the same thing in ATS, ETS2. It's the same key to open the console. But this is what the developer console looks like. You can input commands there as well. And what Jed's actually talking about is I have a pin post in the farming channel and showing people how to fly. Anyone can do that. You don't need to be a moderator to fly in Farm Sim, but you do need to edit a file on your PC, and there is a warning obviously for that. I'm not responsible for messing up your game if you happen to follow those directions. But yeah, the console is just a screen that you open using the tilde key, and the tilde key is the key above the tab key next to the 1 key on your keyboard. A lot of us are familiar with it from ETS2 and ATS. It's called the same thing. It's called the console command, console window.
No, I just jumped in. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. What does any of this stuff on Farm Sim, does anything have to do with the fuel economy as well?
What do you mean?
Like he was talking about, with the tires giving you better performance and stuff like that and everything. Is there tires that will give you better fuel economy as you're doing the crops and stuff?
I don't know. I think the fuel economy is tied directly to the age of the tractor and how much wear and tear is on it. But I've not found anything specifically detailing that in a YouTube video, which is where I used to get my information for Farm Sim. I do know, say the horsepower of a tractor or the whatever is kind of related to how much fuel it will use, because I know like this particular tractor, it uses a lot more fuel now than it did when it was first bought, but it has 85 hours of work time on it as well, and it needs repaired more often than a new tractor would. And I think the older it gets, the more it's going to need to be repaired more frequently, and in that in turn, I believe, probably means it uses more fuel than, say, a new tractor would. Just for an example, let's go and look. Yeah, wrong window. Let's see.
Alright, so I went ahead and I read all the rules, I read all the directions. I guess I might as well just put my request in, so hopefully somebody will see my request.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we'll get it taken care of. Going back to the previous subject, the case that I'm currently in is 214 months old. I've had it for 214 months. So it is one of the oldest tractors on the farm, the Fendt 1050. So, I've had it for a long time. It's got a lot of working hours on it. Now, whether the tires make a difference in fuel economy,
where do I put my request in for farming?
I think the pin post tells you, but it would be tag request.
I mean, even though I have 10,000 miles already, I just don't want to get, declined or anything, so.
As long as you've read the rules and understand them, and agree to them, there's no reason, and you fit the other criteria of being a bear, which I can check that real quick by looking at your roles. You are a bear, so there's no reason to be declined. Okay, so you fit the criteria, you've read the rules, you say you've read the rules, you've agreed to follow the rules, then it's not a, well, maybe we'll let you on, maybe we won't. It's a definite you're able to get on, because if someone were to lie or be misleading and say, yeah, I've read the rules, let me on the farm, and we let them on the farm, and then they start causing havoc, there are ways to be rid of that person. So it's not a, well, maybe we'll let you on, maybe we won't. We'll let you on the farm, okay? LadyBear Trucking is not a group of cliques, kind of joined together. That's not us at all. We try to be welcome to everybody all the time, no matter skill level or where you're from or what language you speak or anything. It's you are welcome to join us anywhere, anytime with whatever we're playing, whatever we're doing. It's
All right. Okay, so okay. Okay, so I had to scroll down to that message where you were saying, and farming in the pin, in the I don't know why. I don't know why my thing just keeps cutting in and out for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I must not be holding the button down. Okay, so it looks like what it says is I just have to go to tag request and just and so I will probably put helper down because I don't want to. It's mainly because, you know, and because I work, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I just don't want to have to get in the habit of, oh, I need to get on FS22 and start doing stuff. So I'm gonna put it down for now, and then as I progress, then I will switch to owner. But I don't know. I just don't know if you put down one request and you keep that request, or I don't know if you're able to switch request. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I get you. LadyBear and I, if you've never played on a LadyBear Farms server before, if you're new to the game, or you know, you've never been on a LadyBear farm, we do ask that you come in as a helper first. You get familiar with the way things are run on a LadyBear farm, and that sort of thing. You come in, you follow the rules, you do all the things that are required there, and then at some point in the future, you know, you DM me directly and say, hey, you know, I've been on the farm now for a few months, whatever, and I would like my own economy. I'd like to own my own piece of land with my own equipment, you know, see if I can make a go of it by, you know, doing my own thing. And, you know, at that time, you know, if we have an economy, which right now we don't, but, you know, there is a way to expand that, and I won't get into that right now. You know, we'll give you your own economy, you know, we'll give you your own farm. But yeah, to start off with, we do prefer that everybody that's not familiar come in as a helper, you know, jump from farm to farm, help out where they can, when they can. I completely understand what you're saying. You know, you work, you know, a regular real life job, and you know, doesn't leave you a lot of time to be able to jump onto a game every single day. So, you know, you come in on the weekends or whenever you can, whenever you want to, and help out for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. And then you take off and, you know, you go do your real life stuff. And that's perfectly fine. But yeah, that's at some point, if you want to make the transition from being a helper to a landowner or a property owner, then that's easy. Like I said, you just DM me, say, you know, hey, look, I've been on the farms, I understand the rules, I've been here for a while, you know, I know what I'm doing, and, you know, we'll get you set up, no problem, easy peasy.
Now, do I need to also put my truck's book profile link on here, so that way when I do the FS22, then that way I won't have to deal with, you know, putting in more I mean, I don't know, but I kind of need some help, you know, putting this request in, so I just don't know how to really do it.
You don't need to link your Trucksbook profile. All you need to do there is, if your Discord name does not match your Trucksbook name, is give me your truck's book's name so that I can find you and verify that you are a bear. You know, but I've already done that. I've already looked and seen that you're a bear because I can look at your roles in Discord. I can right click on your name, look at your roles, and see that you have your bear's tag. So I know you're a part of LadyBear Trucking. I know you're a bear, which is the, you know, the prerequisites for being on LadyBear Farms. So, you know, if you want to put your truck's book name in there, that's fine. If you don't, you don't have to. You don't have to link your profile because, you know, all that has been, you know, taken care of already. So, you know, all you need to do in the tag request channel is say, you know, I would like to be on the farms and I would like to be a helper.
Okay, there we go. I just sent it.
And I can take care of that immediately because I can give you the links to, you know, what you need. So you'll need to obviously download the game from the Game Pass or whatever it is.
Which right now it's about 23%. So it's very slow. So we're getting there.
I can never ever find this link when I need it. Give me just a moment here. Here we go. So I am going to send you a DM with the info. There is a link to the mods you'll need to download. And they'll come in a bundle, you know, all at once. That's the map mod and the equipment and all that stuff.
And just click on the box that says download all active mods.
Yes. Yeah, it's the little brown box at the very bottom of that list. There's a total of 41. Hi, Pink. To join the LadyBear... Sorry, Jade, go ahead.
And I don't have to, what is it? So basically after I unzip the file, I don't have to mess with anything else as far as the mods.
You will need to unzip them and put them in the game folder. But once you get them downloaded, get the game downloaded, get the mods downloaded, let me know and I can walk you through that process because that's a different process. It's simple, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I just saw the password. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm downloading it from what is it? Microsoft Edge because my default browser is Google Chrome, and so I think what it does is it opens it in. If I'm on the computer, it opens it in Microsoft Edge, but if I wanted it to, if I wanted to transfer it over to, if I wanted to transfer it over to the Google Chrome, then I do that. So, yep.
I think I replied to your message in Twitch chat, but if you click on the farming channel, there's a pinned post, like I was telling Jed, and follow the directions there.
another pin post?
No, I was talking to Pink. Pink is asking for access to the farm sim server as well.
Oh, okay. Never mind. And I do see that Pacific Northwest map. Is that included in all those 41 mods?
Yes, that is one of the 41, yeah.
But it is included in the ones that I'm downloading right now, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I don't have to, so I don't need to mess with going back into the pin post and delete, or not delete, but downloading it.
No, everything you need is in that that mods link that I sent you.
Alright. Yeah, sometime I'll have to, sometime I'll need to start streaming. Somebody on another Twitch channel gave me a level 1 tier subscription. So apparently, and then Twitch gave me like a level 1 tier subscription. So what?
Nice.
So that was, well, it's because I downloaded it, the Twitch on iOS. So I just think that's a nice perk to have, especially on, you know, especially to have on Twitch. But some of that costs a lot of money.
It is a very wide sprayer, Pink. And this is a mod. This is an actual game piece of machinery. This is a Slurry Tanker. And this is even the widest fertilizer spreader. I believe the standalone vehicle that Lady locks is wider than this one. No, this is a fertilizer spreader. It's a slurry tanker. So it takes liquid manure and spreads it on the fields.
Which anybody that lives in the country actually knows what that thing does.
And it smells awesome. I'll go refill this and do the other fields. It drains quickly. The slurry tanker does. I almost prefer the dry fertilizer, the dry manure, which is over here, because it lasts a little longer and spreading it on the fields. These are my slurry tanks holding the liquid manure to refill the slurry tanker. We'll hire a farm hand here. Well, actually, I won't do that because so I was going to explain the process of getting 100% yield on your fields. After you harvest a field, such as this one here, this was cotton and it's been harvested, obviously, because I just got finished harvesting. You fertilize it. You put your fertilizer on it, whether it be manure or actual fertilizer from the shop or whatever. And then you'll want to mulch it. You go grab a mulcher.
Alright, I'm coming to go check my computer. Let's see how far we got already. Looks like the mods folder has about 2 minutes left, and the other has about 37%. So
Nice.
we are rolling. We are rolling. So should be done here. Or oh wow, but the mods folder has 1 minute. Oh, here we go. Now we're coming down to the final. I don't know what's going on, but it keeps fluctuating from like 1 minute to like 50, you know, like 58, 56, 51, 56, like second.
Yeah, you'll get that because it's downloading different mods. That's for each mod that it's downloading. It'll change the time for it.
So you harvest your field, you fertilize your field, and you come back through and you mulch the stubble. You'll mulch the stubble down. And after you mulch, you'll come back in and cultivate. You'll get a disc harrow or a disc or subsolar or whatever, and come back through and cultivate your field and then plant. Now, if you have a planter or a seeder that doesn't require mulching cultivating beforehand, you can do a direct seed, and it's the same difference, but that will give you 100% yield bonus on your fields. Now, if you plant certain crops like potatoes, and there are a few other things that require you to plow your field to remove the plow field state, you'll do those first steps. You'll fertilize, mulch, and then you'll plow and then seed, and that will give you your 100% yield bonus. It just so happens that cotton isn't one of those crops that are required to be plowed after it's harvested, so we'll come back after this has been mulched and cultivate and then reseed with something.
don't tell me I have to go through each folder again and I have to extract all of the folders.
No, each of those mods you'll move to your Documents folder, and in your Documents folder there's a folder called My Games, and in the My Games folder you'll see a Farm Sim 22 after it gets installed. So you'll move all of those mods into that folder. It's Documents, My Games, Farm Sim 22 mods, and then you move those mods into that folder.
I do not have it in my game. Just wanted to let you know, I do not have a My Games folder. So.
Do you have Farm Sim installed yet?
No.
Well, then you'll have to wait till it's finished installing.
Okay. Because I think I have it also downloaded. I think I'm also having it sent to the desktop. I gotta make sure. Yep. That's the right folder. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I'll just have to wait until it is installed. I'll let you know when Farm Sim 22 is installed.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. We will let you know. Thank you, John, for assisting. Right. Get off the channel for a little while. Let it. Down. I think what Rex was Rex, I think what you were referring to was either Windows 7 or Windows Vista, where there was a My Games folder. So that's why.
There is a My Games folder in Windows 10 as well once the game is installed, because that's where it's placed. It's Documents, My Games, Farm Sim 22.
Well, see, I have Windows 11, so it's gonna be a little bit a little bit trickier. And I'm reading like some of these reviews, and some of these reviews are saying like please allow the new update. The game is unplayable right now without version 1.05.
Pink, I sent you the info in a DM.
Were you talking to me or Pink?
Pink.
I think. Okay. We are at 50%. A little about halfway there. I'll come back on when the game is fully downloaded. So I'll come back on when it's fully installed.
Okay. LadyBear, welcome back. We got a couple new helpers joining us on the farm, lady.
Can't tell if that emote's shaking scared or laughing to death.
Right. Okay, so we got our field harvested, we got it fertilized, and now we've got it mulched. It's been mulched. It's got the stubble removed from the previous harvest, cut down, laying on the ground now. So what we need to do is go grab a cultivator and cultivate the field. And as I was saying earlier, if you have a planter or a seeder that cultivates while you seed, you actually don't need to do this step. I do it anyway, just, I don't know, basically for playing the game. But this isn't an actual required step if you're a planner, like some of them in the game, and I'll show you here real quick. There are a couple of seeders and planters here that cultivate while they seed. The Amazon 15,001, the Lemkin, the S Pro all these will seed directly, so you actually don't need to cultivate beforehand. Otherwise, you do need to grab a cultivator first. Thank you, Kevin, for the follow. LadyBear. What's my total at now? She's been keeping track of it for me the entire morning. That was Kevin. Kevin is number 50. Thank you for the follow, Kevin. Kevin does something every morning or every day that I find very interesting. It doesn't matter morning or afternoon. Today he done it in the evening, afternoon. But he always says good morning or good afternoon to the bear's den. And I am amazed that someone would take the time out of their day every single day to do such a thing, because even I don't do that. And I've been in LadyBear trucking for about 2 years now, and a lot of people would think, well, that's a real small thing. He's saying hello to everybody in the Discord, big deal. But it's the fact that he's taking just that 5, 10, 15 seconds out of his day to say, hey everybody. He's saying hello, and 6 days out of the week he says good morning. Today he said good afternoon, good evening. And I just want to give props to Kevin for doing such. It's amazing. Keep it up. Thank you very much. It makes everyone feel welcome. It makes me feel welcome to see that message every morning, every single day there. Pink has joined the server. Hello, Pink. So Pink is now on the server, and she has the option now of either joining my farm or Radiating's farm or anybody's farm actually, and being a helper. She could also help Green Acres. Of course, I don't think there's anyone on Green Acres at the moment. Billy might be on Green Acres. And like I was saying earlier, there's always something to do somewhere. Somebody always has some kind of task or harvest or animals to take care of or fields to plant or something. So the workers on LadyBear Farms stay quite busy, or they could. And it's, you know, it's left up to the individual how much they want to help. It's not required. If you want to come on for 5 minutes and do something, you come on for 5 minutes and do something. If you want to come on and spend hours, then, you know, it's entirely up to that person. It's, you know, nothing is required in LadyBear Farms and LadyBear Trucking for that matter. As I was telling somebody earlier, the only requirement for LadyBear Trucking is you log miles and trucks book. Period. That's it. We don't have a monthly minimum. We don't have a, you know, you must do this many miles or whatever. And that was one of the things that really, you know, drew me to LadyBear Trucking, was that, you know, there was no requirements. You know, there was no, well, you must do this every single month. So if you don't have a trucking company and you play ATS3, TS2, exclamation point VTC in the chat, and gives you the link to the trucks book page. Put the application in, somebody will get to it as quickly as possible. Hopefully me or LadyBear. Thank you, Ping, appreciate that. And if you want to be on the farms, you need to be a bear. Now, to be a bear, you need 10,000 non-speeding miles in LadyBear Trucking. So, you know, if you just want to play farm sim, put your 10,000 non-speeding miles in, come be a helper, come be a landowner on LadyBear Farms. If you do exclamation point farm in the chat, it'll give you a link to the mods we currently use, the Pacific Northwest mod, plus all the other mods that we have. Well, I know you're busy, LadyBear, so, you know, I have to fight you over him anyway. Or I did. I don't have to fight so hard anymore because you're busy. Now it's Adrian and Saul that I have to fight, and Castaway. I have to fight to get to the applications.
Anybody know how long that Doctor Strange movie is? A couple hours, maybe?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I would think at minimum, yeah, it would be, you know, a couple hours.
Okay.
We are in the process of getting to 100% yield bonus on our fields here in Farm Sim 22. The last stage here is cultivating our field before planting. This will give us a yield bonus of 100.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Pink says 1 hour and 55 minutes for your movie.
Thank you, Pink. Appreciate it.
I was just thinking the other day, Snap, I need to go back and watch the Marvel Universe movies again. I've seen Doctor Strange, the first one, but I've not seen Infinity War or Endgame. So I'm really lagging behind about what's going on in Marvel. And I'm not really sure about the way they go in order, because I know some of the character movies come in there, like Thor, Iron Man, some of those fit in those the Captain America ones fit in between some of those. So I need to find a timeline of where the movies go and then watch them in order.
Okay, where'd you leave off last? Because
oh, good grief. You should ask me when I watched the last movie. Let's see. Give me a moment to think about it, because I can't really remember. I think it was the one where Loki comes to Earth and is being a pain in the butt. No, Pink, you can join anybody's farm and be a helper. You join, help, leave, join another, leave, join another, help. So you can bounce around anywhere. That might have been Captain America, that Loki comes to Earth and is being, a jerk.
I'm trying to think which one that was. Because there was a couple of them that Loki's in where he's a jerk, so I'm trying to think which one that was.
And it may have even been Thor. The one where the things come and they destroy. The one with the girl with Wanda, whatever her name is, and her brother. That's the last one that I watched. That does the red stuff.
Yeah. That was Infinity Wars 1. You gotta see the second one. In the second half, basically. And then go from there.
Okay, so Infinity War 1 is the last one that I watched, so I need to go from there forward. Okay. Pink, yes, radiating is on the server at the moment.
You're quite a few movies behind, yeah.
I am way behind. I am way behind. That's the one where Thanos comes and does his snap finger thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the last one that I watched. And like I said, I know there's character movies in between those, such as, Thor, Ragnarok, and I don't know, there's several, probably another Iron Man in there somewhere as well. Captain America, I know there's a Captain America. I watched the first one, but not the second Captain America, or maybe I don't know. The Winter Soldier, I haven't watched that, I know.
Okay, you need to Wikipedia this.
Oh yeah,
There's quite a few.
There are several, yeah.
You're going to want to see WandaVision and a few of them as well, because they're going to tie into the new movies coming out.
Right.
They're tied into the new movies coming out.
As you can see, it's coming a flood now in the game. But now the field has been cultivated, it's fertilized at 50%, and it's ready to be planted. So let's go grab a planter.
Yeah, don't forget about the Spider-Man movies, because they tie into it as well.
Right, it's exactly what I'm saying. There's just so much that I'm behind on in the Marvel universe that it's. I probably should just start from the very beginning. Because the first ones that I watched, I probably forgot about some of the details in those, like Iron Man 1 and all of those, and just start over from the very beginning.
Yeah, that'd be at least a couple weeks worth of movies right there.
Before we get started here, let's go put some seeds in our planter. Hey, TC. Hey, TC. Get some of this equipment out of the way here so I can plant. Going to be planting some wheat on our fields here.
Alright guys, I am back. We are at 86%.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Wanted to go ahead and join back so we can get ready to move all the mobs.
It is coming a flood in the game right now, so
It says there's a notification in the Discord server, but I don't see one.
how are you doing, TC? I'm okay. just about to finish this field up, then we'll check on our cows. It's probably feeding time for them again. And there we are, 100% fertilized and a yield bonus of 100%. So we're done with this particular field for now. We've planted wheat in it, and 6 or 7 months we can come back and harvest. I'm not sure why the engine keeps shutting off. Move on to our next field.
That little wrench mean it needs repaired?
Yeah, the orange icon or the orange bar here shows the level of repair. It'll turn red when it's in dire need, but that bar also takes into account the repair of the equipment currently attached. So like if I unattach the seeder, of course the bar didn't move, but if the seeder were in worse shape, it would adjust the bar, to show you both at the same time.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I don't know why the tractor keeps shutting off when I exit. Hey MDT. Good morning. Is it time for some Vegemite? Well, they shouldn't do that, MDT. They should stay running. That's one of the options that we have, is that the tractors stay running when you exit them. See, this one's still running, even though it's exited. This one's still running. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna feed the cows again.
Alright, I'm gonna run up there and hopefully meet them to pick them up. So I should be back in an hour.
Okay, so safe travels.
Thank you.
If you're just joining the stream, we are on Farm Sim 22, LadyBear Farms. Just got finished feeding my cows. Dump the rest of the TMR back into the silo.
Alright, so the game installed, so now this is the part that I need your help with as far as that folder we were discussing earlier.
Okay. MDT is warning us that he's joining the server. That's nice.
Okay, so I'm in the Farming Simulator 22 folder. Now, where do I need to move the mod?
There should be a mods folder within the Farm Sim 22 folder. You should see a folder called mods.
Is it under like, so the folders I see, it's mine showing like data, package, images, profile, SDK, shared, web data, x64.
No. Go to. Hang on, let me load.
Go into your x64.
Is it x64 TC?
He's running it on Steam.
He
No, I'm
downloaded
running.
the Game Pass.
I'm running it from Game Pass.
So if you go to the documents,
Yeah.
go ahead, TC.
Documents, my games.
I don't have a My Games folder. I may have to create one.
Start the game. Launch the game first. Create a player, and then exit the game. That would probably create the games folder. I'm not sure on Windows 11. I'm using 10, of course.
Okay, hang on just a minute. Give me just a minute. I just had a pop-up come up. Oh shoot, I forgot. I changed my Microsoft password. Hang on just a minute. I had to click something. Do I need to go? Did I hit career?
Multiplayer.
And then hit and then hit join.
Yeah.
Okay. It's telling me please wait. Okay, hang on just. Whoa. I'm gonna have to. It's giving me a list here, but now I gotta find it.
Some of them are downloadable from the mod site. Some are not. How do you think?
I'll be right back real quick.
Hey, is it LBG Farms 22?
Um, it goes by LadyBear.
I'm thinking that, and it says Elm Creek. Is that right?
No. I think not. No.
It goes by LadyBear Farms, Pacific Northwest. So type in Lady.
Hold on. I gotta type something.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I am trying to find the whatever multiplayer and I cannot find it. I found one that said I gotta find it again. It said like LBG Farms 22. I don't know if that's it.
No, put in the search box, LadyBear.
It says 0 out of 304 77 games found.
Just type lady. Uppercase L.
Nothing. Something. And I did turn on, or, wait.
Did you turn off capable mods? Maps.
Do I need to enable crossplay
No.
and no full games, correct?
Right.
Okay. And that, and what about no password?
There is.
There is a password.
Something must have been going on. And I didn't. And this is Farm Simulator 22, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. And I typed in LadyBear and it says the same thing. 0 out of 304.50.
Try creating a plain single player first, then jump in. Go to career mode first, create player, save the game, jump out of the game altogether, then restart again. That's one option. While you're in there, on the main menu, go to the mod hub section and just download anything from there at all. Anything at all. Because that'll create your mod folder.
This one's starting with probably government subsidy. It's an easy one to grab. We'll start your folder.
How do you X out? Okay, hang on just a second. Okay. Well, when I
That shouldn't be oh, something in there.
Rex, does it always rain in this game?
Only when you show up, MDT.
Yeah, I've got 3 fields to harvest and it's always raining.
I'm actually surprised that it's raining in July. Normally it doesn't rain here until, fall or spring. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do. Let's see. It's supposed to quit by, well, I don't know. So you've got the game installed, you've got the mods downloaded?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's right here. Where it says all mods downloaded. But I'm just wondering if I have to go to all these files and unzip them.
No, you don't have to unzip all of them. You just unzip. There should just be one file, one zip file, and unzip that.
Well, it was this file right here. Because there's my mod folder for ATS, but
Rex, check the chat in game from Pink.
Okay. There are 5 that updated. In the Discord. Let me look at that. Okay, so let me send this to you, Jed.
so I have to download something else now?
Click on that link and that'll take you to the farming channel on the particular post that I'm talking about. And download those 5 mods. Now, I thought those should have been on the server to begin with. Oh, you know what? I bet I needed to generate a new link to the mods. That's the issue. Anyway, download those 5 mods and put them in the mod folder.
Mod folder for FS22, so
Well, they have a one for themselves if you had downloaded a mod.
wait. Can I put it so those 5 mods, can I put it in the mods folder that you told me to download with that has the 41 mods?
Yes.
Telling me.
And these 5 mods should fix something as far as what I'm doing.
Pink says she didn't have any trouble after she updated those 5 mods, so you shouldn't either. I mean, I don't see, from a quick search that I did on Google just now, there's no issues with Windows 11 and Farm Sim 22, so. Pink, did you have a My Games folder in your Documents folder?
Aha, there it is, right there. There it is. Found it. There we go. Okay, now there's a mods folder and then there's a mod settings folder.
Mods, just mods.
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna make this a lot easier. I'm gonna make this a lot easier so I can, well, this way I can pin everything to the quick, to my folder on the side of the taskbar, or.
Thank you, Chasing, for the follow. Appreciate that.
And thank you all for helping me right here. That was very helpful. I don't know what I did, but
Yeah, you're welcome.
so when my game loads, like all the mods, basically all 41 mods plus the ones that plus the 5 that you know that the 5 were already in there. I may have to move my.
I just needed updating.
You're just
I'm
real
gonna-
quick.
I'm gonna move my computer out to my router. I'll be right back.
Notice that you've been putting in a lot of miles, Chasing. MDT, it stopped raining. Quick, start harvesting.
Yeah, that's what I started to do when it.
Yep, I've got one going. We'll get the other one going in a minute.
saying that the mods are not showing?
Yeah, the mods are not showing up.
The mods that we download don't show up in the mod hub on the in-game.
Most of the ones that we download that are outside or don't show up in there.
You know what? I just realized that. I think that LBE, whatever, I think that LadyBear Farms.
No, it's not. You want to search for LadyBear. Actually, LadyBear.
But no space, right?
Lady Bear's one word, yeah.
Rex, is that contracted or your field?
This is mine.
And I did go to Jordan Gate. And I did put in LadyBear, but nothing.
Did you,
Just type in lady.
With a capital L.
Nothing. And the max players are set to 16, correct?
That doesn't matter.
what's that on your multiplayer?
Meaning like all the
No,
controls.
That one was multiplayer.
Game Pass will be considered as crossplay, would it, Rex?
I
Find it?
don't think so, because Commando's doing the same thing with Game Pass, and he was able to join.
I know with SnowRunner, it's like Epic and Steam are considered different.
Right.
So that's what I was just thinking just then.
Can you look over the settings?
I do not see anything.
Okay, go back through your settings and tell me what you've got selected, starting at the top.
On the multiplayer,
Yep.
Yeah.
I have nothing selected up at the top.
What are your settings at, is what I'm asking.
On the right,
Yeah.
So map says all maps, language says English, max player says 16. Do you want me to turn on no password?
Leave. Say that again, TC. Leave it off for now. What's the next one?
No full games. Does that need to be off or on?
On.
And only install mods and DLC off.
Yes.
And allow crossplay off.
Yes. What have you got typed in the search box?
Right now I have LadyBear, and it says 0 out of 29906.
Okay. Take out the LadyBear and just type in bear. BEAR.
Same thing, but it's 29912.
That's odd. This type lady.
Same thing, 29909.
Select if possible.
Do I need to move the arrows on either game name, map, or players either up or down?
I'll look at my settings. I'll exit. Okay, all maps, English. I've got max players at 16. No password is off. No full games is off. Only installed mods, DLC is off. Allow crossplay is off. You get all that?
Yes, but nothing up at the top where it says game name, map, or player, correct?
In the game name, type in LadyBear with a capital L and a capital B, all one word.
Nothing.
Do you have the mods in the folder and unzipped?
Yes, the mods are in the folder and they are unzipped. Yes.
So there's 41 mods in that folder.
Correct.
And did you move the 5 that you downloaded from Discord into that folder?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Then I have no idea.
Okay. I guess I'll just have to play single player then.
You may need to go into single player and create a character, and then come back out and try multiplayer. I don't know.
Well, right now the thing is saying update.
Update what?
It says download the latest update for Farming Simulator 22 now.
Oh. Well, I guess go and do it.
At least I tried.
What launcher are you using? Advantage?
You always ask me the good questions, TC. The TMC Kinsella.
What?
The last mulcher in the list. TJP 610. because it's just a fraction wider than the Maxi Cut 600.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, I thought you said mulcher, sorry.
Launcher.
Ah, gotcha.
That's from Jed. Not question, okay.
I am going to finish up this field and then go grab something to eat. But before all of that, I am going to end the stream here. I want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out, for all the follows. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out, chatting with me, chatting with us, playing. Maybe try to stream some tomorrow, if not later. I think we're going to do a convoy later tonight in the SCS, so somebody will probably be streaming that flu snapshot. Myself, I don't know. We'll see. But again, thank you all for coming in and hanging out, for all the follows. If you play ATS or ETS2, need a VTC, want a VTC, check out LadyBear Trucking, LadyBearTrucking.com. And I will see you all next stream. Right back at you, Jason. Hugs. See you all later.